I grabbed this beautiful solid wood cedar chest off of Marketplace for a really cheap price. The entire bottom piece of trim was broken off, and I don't think anybody wanted to tackle that repair. It's still solid though, and I knew that I could fix it up. After removing that lock for safety purposes, I came in and cleaned my piece with White Lightning. I then removed that entire bottom piece of broken trim. The trim left a jagged line, but don't worry, I can fill it in with some Dixie Belle mud. And adding a whole new piece of trim to the bottom part of this chest. Cutting it on an angle to size to match the side pieces super well. I used my nail gun to come in and adhere it to the front of this piece after sanding back that mud to completely flat. Perfect, you can't even tell where the damages were once we put on the paint on this project. To ensure that my paint is not going to have any bleed through since I'm choosing a light color, I will be using Bonding Boss in white. Bonding Boss is an amazing primer. It blocks out any stains, and it also allows you to ensure that your paint is going to adhere to your piece. Any slick or shiny surface gets Bonding Boss or anything that I think will have tannin bleed through. After waiting 24 hours for 2 coats of Bonding Boss to dry, you are totally ready for paint. This stuff is so strong, you cannot even scratch it off. I painted on 2 even coats of a beautiful color called Glacier from the Silk All-in-One Mineral line. Why am I taping down lines and sealing them with satin? Well, we are going to make this chest look like a Pendelton blanket. These beautiful colors are from the Silk All-in-One Mineral line. This is the National Park palette. I'm going to lay down 2 even coats of these colors on the top of the chest. And since I used my satin clear coat to seal in that paint before I started putting on my colors, I will have 0 bleed through under the tape. These colors totally mimic the Pendelton blanket. And peeling back that tape reveals those crisp, clean lines. And since this silk paint is self-leveling, mildew resistant, and also has a built-in top coat, when I'm done peeling off my tape, I am completely finished with this project. I think that this color palette just nails that Pendelton vibe. And now that this chest has been 100% completely painted, you can't even tell where that trim damage was on the front of this piece. I feel like this chest would totally fit in a rustic mountain cabin, or even sitting at the base of a beautiful bed. What do you think of this color palette? Drop it in below.